Hey guys, I'm very excited for today's video because I want us to be having a discussion in the comments because I'm going to be talking about my favorite discontinued ColourPop products that I wish they would bring back. I just started working on this list a couple of days ago and I've been buying from ColourPop since they only had Super Shock shadows. So I know that there are more things that I'm forgetting. So I will try to leave a pinned comment of things that I'm remembering, but I would love to hear from you guys your favorite ColourPop products that are no longer available. I will be mentioning a few limited edition products, but I'm trying not to because we knew that those weren't going to be around for forever, but there are a few things in here that I think are just incredible and would be a great asset to the permanent line. In general though, I think we can all agree that where's the color in ColourPop? They might do some colorful collections, but then they discontinue the products. They'll release some colorful Super Shock shadows. Poof, they're gone. Also, there used to be a million Super Shocks and there aren't anymore. And that is a shame. I love neutrals. I wear neutrals most often, but the brand's called ColourPop. So it is a shame that they haven't kept around more colorful things. And I will talk more about that as we go, but let's just jump into the first product, and that would be the original ColourPop eyeshadow brushes. And they originally came out with just these two. They actually were, I think at like holiday time, you could get these for free with a certain dollar purchase, and that's what I did. So these have a beautiful rose gold ferrule and a baby pink handle, and this is the first brush. It's like a flat synthetic brush, and this is really great for applying concealer for a cut crease or for applying cream shadows. That's namely what I use it for. I don't like using this type of brush with a powder shadow. And then we have this lovely little blending brush here. But this is not something that I would necessarily use for blending. You could. I wouldn't use it to apply my like blending shade, my transition color, but if you were trying to blend around the edges, I think it would work nicely. But for my eye shape, I really like to angle my eyeshadow up to be like a wing shape, and I take Wet n Wild Brulee because that matches my skin tone. Every single time I do my eye makeup, that's the last step before liner mascara. I take a little bit of that in this specific brush and then clean up the outer edge of my shadow. And the shape is just so perfect for that. The quality of these are really good. Now, I have not tried any other ColourPop brushes. I know they've come out with several since. I haven't tried any of them, but I think these were just so good. I'm not sure if there's a comparable brush in their new line, but these are really fantastic. Next, let's just talk about some Super Shock shadows. I know there are so many. I used up so many a long time ago. There's a color called Amaze. That's a very pretty rose gold that I loved because it was my wedding shade. But if I'm being honest, Weenie and Lala are better rose golds. I think it was Weenie that was a little bit more rosy and Lala that was a little bit more goldy, talking about a rose gold, but both of those were incredible rose gold eyeshadows. I absolutely love them. Luckily, my absolute favorite sequin is still available. That is a perfect mix between a rose gold and a copper. And one of the other shades that I love that was limited edition, I think it was from the original Hello Kitty collection. It was called Just for Fun, and it was like NARS Orgasm, except it had more of like a champagne shimmer than a golden shimmer, so it looked lighter on the eyes, and it also had more pink than orange. Really beautiful. I used that up in the spring. It was so gorgeous. I really love that shade. I would love for that to come back. But then some others here. This was limited edition from a holiday collection a while ago, and this is Tinsel. It's a metallic finish. This is a beautiful icy purple color, and it looks purple. This does not look gray or silver on the eye. Like, I really wanted to love Kush. A lot of people love that shade, but it just looks straight up silver on me. Not as silver as Liberty, but I don't have that color anymore. But this is incredible. And I love these two. These came in a quad with like a shimmery teal color and a shimmery burgundy. I really liked those as well, but these two are definitely my favorite. You guys, if you follow my channel, know that I love olive eyeshadows, and 8 Track is the perfect olive. It's also a pearlized finish, which is my favorite finish because there's no glitter in it. Such a beautiful golden olive color. And Then the other shade I love from that, this is White Rabbit. This is my favorite copper. Game Face was pretty. It's a little more yellow. This is more orange. Again, I've tried so many. I can, in my mind, see the differences between them. This is my favorite copper. So Sequin is still available. It's something that I would consider repurchasing. I don't reach for the Super Shocks as much as I used to, but I've used up so many. I've tried out so many shades, and those are definitely some of my favorites that I wish were still available. Then we've got one of my favorite products that I talk about all the time, ColourPop Creme Gel Liners. And if I did a video on products that were misunderstood, these would be the first product that I would talk about, the main reason for that video. And so many people don't like these, and I totally get why, but I love them because I have very, very watery eyes, and eyeliner does not stain my waterline on my lower lash line. It bleeds down my face. I can never wear the Urban Decay 24/7 liners because they bleed on me terribly, but Urban Decay has an amazing color selection. Not that many other brands do, and these are so good. They are very dry, so they work so well in the waterline, on the lower lash line. I do not recommend these for the upper lash line because they are going to break, they're going to drag. If you have any, you know, wrinkling on your lids or anything, like, you're kind of gonna have to like pull your eye like this to make it smooth, and you're gonna be disappointed with that. These all detach from the base. So what I do is only twist up the teensiest amount and apply it and twist it back down. Guess what? If the liner falls out, I put it back in. So a lot of people kind of throw them out at that point, and I totally get why. I think they need to figure out how to make it work better. They did come out with liners that you sharpen. I tried some of those from the Bambi collection. I didn't like them near as well as these, so I'm glad that they have released more shades of these, and that I think this is a formula they're still gonna go with. I get why people don't like them, but they're so good for the way that I use them. Waterline, lower lash line, they stay in place. They have so many beautiful shades, and I'm so irritated that they have brought back and discontinued these shades so many times. They do sometimes have liner sets that have some other shades. They just came out with one for this holiday where I want, like, of course, all the limited edition shades, but I don't think I'm going to use the whole set to make it worth it. But maybe if it goes on super sale or something, I'd think about it, because there are like half the liners that I would just love. But my favorite two shades that I've used up and repurchased, these are pastels, and they're opaque, which is so hard to find. So the first one we have is Prance, which is a matte periwinkle blue. Absolutely gorgeous periwinkle slash cornflower. I'm feeling more periwinkle though. I'm not a color expert though. I have to ask my friend Amanda what she thinks. And then we have Zulu, which is a very bright minty color. Love, love, love both those shades so much. They are staples for me in the springtime. And then this is something that was limited edition, but I think it's been limited edition twice. This is the shade Rosette. I bought it in the Make It Black collection, and this is a gorgeous golden copper shade. There is a pinky shade in the Bambi collection that is more pink than this, but I like this color better. Let me swatch a little bit of this for you. And these are matte. This is a metallic. The metallic works just as well. It's just as pigmented, just as long lasting. So there's that shade. Shows up really nice on the waterline. I like this for spring too. So these are like absolute holy grails of mine. I'm not gonna buy backups. Well, I guess I can't buy back because I'm bidding of them right now, can I? Because it just continued. I love this formula, and those three shades are incredible. I have so many shades. I will continue to pick up more shades. Those three are my favorite. I do have another shade that I'm killing myself I did not get, and that's because I used to not be into brown eyeliner, but Mr. Bing, Kathleen Lights made that to be a dupe for MAC Costa Riche, which is the most gorgeous warm brown. That I have had that liner. It bled on me so bad, but the color is perfect. So by the time I finally tried that, to want to try the one from ColourPop, it was no longer available, which is such a shame. And the Kathleen collections were around for a really long time, unlike a lot of other limited edition products. So I am so mad at myself that I was not able to get it. I would love for it to restock. I don't think it's going to. And I know that other people like Raw Beauty Christy came out with a brown, but it's not as warm as that one. Like that would be the perfect brown. So I'm just so mad at myself for not getting it when I had a chance, and I would love, love, love for them to re-release that. And Next, we have some Lippy Pencils, which are my favorite lip liners of all time. I know a lot of people don't love these because they think they're too creamy, but for me, I don't like sticky, waxy lip liners. I'm very lucky. I don't usually have an issue with product fading. I use lip liner to help define my lip shape because my lips, especially because I wear full coverage foundation, which I wipe off my lips, but my lips are like the same color as my skin. So I like to line them, not always, but often. I like to line them to help me draw a map to fill it in. So these are some of the best shades that are no longer available. The first one is Aquarius, which is a beautiful pink nude. And this goes well with pink and peach lip liners. This was from Casting Lights. I did use one up and repurchased it. And then these two other shades here. This first one is Bound, which was one of their original releases. And this is like a warmer mauve color. This is supposed to be a dupe for MAC Whirl lip liner. And then one that I really love, this was a collaboration, so I get why this is not available, but I would love for them to re-release it. It was in a collab with It's My Ray Ray, and this is called Razor. So she had a lippy pencil, a lippy stick, and a ultra matte lip. So this one you can see is a lot warmer. So this one you can see is a lot cooler, a lot more purple, and this one's rosier and warmer. But I love those shades. I wear them a ton. And let me tell you, Bound and Razor are old. I just sharpen these and they keep on going. I know sometimes, like I think this one, this is loose. I don't care. I push it right back in and I use it. I don't apply my makeup upside down. I don't float around in space. So I'm not worried about that. I totally get why it's annoying. And if this was a $25 lip liner, I'd be pissed, but it's not, so I'm not. You feel me? Incredible, incredible. I'm wearing a limited edition shade right now, Good and Plenty. Again, I'm not mentioning it in this video because I like it, but I think it's gonna, you know, kick around for a while for me. But those three I think are just some other things. The ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Aquarius. Love. I did a whole video on the Aquarius line because they all have slightly different undertones. The Ultra Glossy Lip was a gorgeous pinky nude color. Gorgeous. I loved how creamy that formula was. No shimmer, just a cream gloss. I don't know if ColourPop even has just cream ultra glossy lips anymore. They might all have shimmer. Also, that had a doe foot applicator. Now they have a brush tip applicator. Why would you do that? I feel like ColourPop is decently in tune with their audience, but like, whoever wants a brush tip applicator, do you guys remember how much crap Kylie went through when she made her glosses with a brush? And again, their brush is very short, so it doesn't fray as much, but it just makes it a little bit gloopier to apply. I still love the formula of the ultra glossy lips, but I just hate that freaking brush. Like, I wish that ColourPop and other brands, like if y'all want to like change up the packaging, why don't y'all like do a poll or something and see if people would actually like that or not. And now they have the whole Luxe line. I've not really tried any of that. I'm not interested. Now, I've tried one gloss and one like liquid lipstick, whatever. Don't like it, not interested. I just wish they would, you know, the regular ultra glossy lip formula with a doe foot applicator. Would love it. And the last thing I want to talk about is something I cannot believe has been discontinued, and that would be the Ultra Satin Lip. Super similar to the Kylie Velvet Lips, where it's a very full coverage, long wearing, transfer resistant liquid lipstick. It is not transfer proof. It is not drying. It is not fully matte, but it's so good. That formula was incredible. The only issue that I had that I mentioned several times is I felt like they expired very quickly compared to lip products from other brands, sure. But even with ColourPop products, those expired way quickly and I felt like they started to smell. I don't know if that's why they discontinued them. I didn't hear everybody talk about that. I'm sure obviously more people than just me, but I don't know if they discontinued them because they couldn't like balance the formula or what, but the texture and the wear and the colors were so beautiful. Why would they get rid of those but keep the ultra matte lip? People did not like that formula. I tried so many of them. I bought a bunch when they first released, and no, they were very drying. They looked a little cracky. They redid that formula like 2-3 times, and ColourPop did not necessarily publicize that they were reformulating, which I think they should have. Like, I think you should say like, hey, we heard you guys, we really want to work on this formula, whatever. And maybe they did and I'm not remembering, but I don't really think so. And maybe they mentioned it once, but I swear they changed the formula 2, 3, 4 times. So why would you still have those but not the satin lip? And again, when they come out with collections, they're mostly just releasing Lippy Pencils, thank you God, and like the Luxe products. So I literally don't understand why they got rid of those, because so many people love them. And it's a shame. I would love for them to come back. I think especially with mask wearing, people are into liquid lipsticks like a little bit more. But that formula was really, really good. So those are the products that I wanted to talk about today that I would love for ColourPop to bring back. I know there are so many more things that I am not remembering. So I would love to hear from you guys. What are your favorite discontinued ColourPop products that you wish would come back? I would love to hear about limited edition things too. But like I said, I understand, especially collabs with people, I get why those don't come back. But some limited edition collections, I don't know why not. But definitely discontinued products. Let me know what you would love to see, and I would like to start a petition. Not like it would go anywhere, but you know, ColourPop has re-released some products before, which is super exciting. I've been able to get things on re-releases before. Can I remember any of the specifics right now? No, I can't, but I know that I have. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this was interesting, and please, please, let's chat in the comments and talk about ColourPop. Let's reminisce on the good old times. And thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.